Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, the Millennial Investor, 1914. Holla at your boy. Welcome to 2026, and we're here to make money. So the reason why I want to start off with this diagram of display is because I wanted to show you guys for 2026, my portfolio was at 105,000. As we all know, everybody that has if you're investing, you know that these last, let's say, 2 weeks. We was hoping for the Santa Claus rally. Santa Claus rally didn't come, but we're not gonna be down. We're not gonna be depressed because what you'll see is that for the okay year to date, year to date of 2025, my portfolio was up 38%, meaning that a year ago, January 1, 2025, my portfolio was at 71,000. Now I'm closer to, let's just say, 100,000 because I'm off $30. So we're just going round. We're going to say 100,000. I wanted to go into the new year with a portfolio of 100,000. It sucks because an hour or two before the stock market closed yesterday, I was over 100,000, man. I was at 100,500, but the stock market was tanking, and it is what it is. So year to date, uh, year to date of 2025, my portfolio is at 22.84%, which is cool because if you look at the S&P 500, the S&P 500 closed at 17%, 17.5%. If you do the math, it shows that I beat the S&P 500 last year for over 5 points. If you want to round, it comes out to 4.89987. We go around at 5%. And man, that beginning of the year and in the middle of the year, my portfolio was crushing it. But we're starting a new day, a new year, and I wanted to go over how much I made in terms of passive income for the month of December. What you'll see is that I have reconstructed my portfolio for total return, growth, but also income. I'm 30. I just turned 37 years old in November, and I wanted to construct a portfolio that when the market goes up and on a bull run, my portfolio is going to reap the benefits of that. If we encounter any type of recession or any type of pullback, my portfolio is going to still pay me juicy dividends. And just ironic, weird part of my portfolio is that a year ago, my portfolio was up 22.84%. This year, my portfolio produced 22.84%. I know that's weird. It's weird. And lastly, I had a return of 82.18% in the last 3 years, if you calculate. So you calculate my whole entire portfolio up for the last 3 years, 82.18%. But when you take account everything right here, it's 148%, and that means that it's up 60,000. That is crazy. That is up crazy. I just wanted to go over that before I go into detail. Here is my dividend growth portfolio. Yes. Now, you know what they say. Once you hit 100,000, yada yada yada. Charlie Munger, whatever. This portfolio, as of year to date that I have constructed, is paying me out $2,653 a year. Last month alone, my portfolio paid me over $250 in passive income. And let's just say I'm letting that money compound. I'm dripping it, and I'm just buying more shares, more and more shares. I'm buying shares of growth companies. I'm buying shares of dividend growth companies, and I'm also buying shares of covered calls so to pay me those juicy income. And just to show you right here, over $250 was paid to me in passive income That's a couple of haircuts. That's groceries. That imagine me staying consistent for another 10 years. This $2,600 can grow to $15,000, $20,000 before I even sell any shares or not even taking account of other growth engines and selling the house. That's just lovely. How I started out a year ago, my annual passive income was I think under $1,000, and with my investing and fine tuning, currently right now $2,653. Lovely. Last month, I received over $250 in passive income. I received $31 from Aflac, $30 from Broadcom, $3.38 from Google, which is not they're paying a dividend, they're growing a dividend, but it's a tech play, so tech stocks don't really pay high enough dividends like that, but they grow their dividend. They grow their dividend. Goldman Sachs, look, couple other things that in my portfolio that help me in regards to performance in this portfolio is that my portfolio is about 70% tech, right? But I have other things in my portfolio to help me in downturns, like banks, Goldman Sachs, Aflac, and JP Morgan Chase. I have oil companies. Oil companies are cyclical, but also oil companies they pay big juicy dividends. And the two oil companies that I have pay me in tandem 7.5 to 8% dividend, which is juicy, right? Juicy dividends. But I digress. Eli Lilly. I just started in this position, Eli Lilly. I was able to get $2,000 into Eli Lilly so far, and will continue to be investing for the future. That's going to pay me $3.50. Eli Lilly is going to pay me $3.50 per quarter. Then we have Meta. Boom. Meta is a tech play, but that's how you can tell that I've invested a lot of money into Meta because Meta is paying me $10.51 per quarter. Got Microsoft, another low yield play. I've been holding Microsoft for the past 5 to 6 years. Yield on cost is about 1.5%. Paying me $24.94 a quarter. And before it was paying me $20 and it increases dividend. Now it's 24. I believe by the time it increases its dividend to 2026 in September, be over $100, over $100 a year of Microsoft paying me a juicy, delicious dividend. Lastly, my cover call ETF. So we have QQQI paying me $83.40. It was 81. But I received a dividend a couple days ago and just reinvest, boom. And then SpyEye paid me a dividend, reinvest, and we have VU, right? VU. So overall, I received a dividend of over $250 last month, and then the month before that, I received over $248, and I'm compounding, I'm growing my money. And that's me receiving $663 per quarter. And my goals for 2026 is for me to continue to grow my growth plays, for me to just let Broadcom continue to grow, let Comfort Systems grow, let Meta grow, and all the stocks below going to be just contributing more to that and contribute more to my cover costs so that I can just be making more money. And because uh, total return and growth stocks grow your net worth, but income pays the bills. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Holla at your boy. We in 2026. Let's get this money, buy assets, grow your net worth. Only way to grow your net worth is by buying assets, houses, crypto, Bitcoin, stocks, and ETFs or index funds, depending on how you want to do it. Just do it. Dive in, and trust me, you won't forget. Now, my portfolio is at 100,000. Roll to 150,000. Then the next goal is 250,000, and then we move it, man. So for this year, I plan on investing roughly $15,000 into my portfolio this year. So let's see how it grows and goes. Like and subscribe to my channel. Peace.